Start your magnificent living today. You are magnificent, you are powerful. Start your magnificent living today. The magnificent body.
Good morning. My name is Carl, if you haven't figured that out already. And it's just gentle yoga by the ocean, just enjoying the elements. We're going to start by connecting our mind and our body, our thumb and our forefinger. Our palms are going to face upward. And then go and just close your eyes. First, we'll bring our focus to our breath. Our breath is happening in and out through your nose. So you're just taking long, deep breaths. And you're breathing without judgment. Just breathing long, deep breaths. Long, deep breaths. Just minding our breath. Breathe. And then just soften your jawline. Long, deep breaths. Just getting connected to our breath. Breathe. And then just relax your forehead. Allow your thoughts to relax. Long, deep breaths. Just minding your breath. We're going to bring our mind to our spinal column. And then we're just going to carefully stack our vertebrae, one on top of the next. So you have a long, lifted spine. And just make sure your neck and shoulders remain relaxed. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Just getting connected. Then just start to move your fingers and your toes and find your body's internal focus. And relax, eyes will open. We'll lace our fingers together. Just go ahead and stretch your arms forward. Let your head weight hang forward. And just open up the back of your neck. Long, deep breaths. Just finding your breath. Our eyes are going to look up to the sky. Arms are going to reach overhead. Inhale. Lift out of your waistline. Get long. Stretch. And then just release your arms out to the sides. We're going to come down onto our back. On your back, your heels are directly underneath your knees. Hands along your sides. Just go ahead and tilt your chin down. And then just continue your breath work. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Our right knee will float up. Hands behind your thigh. Go ahead and just stretch back. And just take long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then we're going to soften the stretch. Hand goes lightly on your kneecap. And we're just going to make little circles around, just sending lubrication to the inside of your hip socket. And breathe. And then pause and reverse direction around. Long, deep breaths. And then we'll just pause. We'll place our right foot down. And our left knee floats up. Hands behind your thigh. Just go ahead and stretch back. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then just soften your stretch. Hand goes lightly on your kneecap. And then just make that little circle around inside of your hip socket. And breathe. Long, deep breaths. And then just pause and reverse direction around. Just lubricating our hip socket as we breathe. And then we'll just pause and place our left foot down. Make sure your heels are back underneath your knees. Hands back along our sides. Moving bridge is next. As we inhale, we're going to lift the hips off the mat, stretch up into the bridge. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to articulate the spinal column down. So start with the vertebra of your upper back coming down. And then the middle of your back. And then your low back. And relax all the way down. And again, inhale as you lift your hips up and stretch. And then vertebra by vertebra, just peeling our spine down. We're just sending lubrication now to our spinal column. Twice more with your breath. Inhale as you lift up and stretch. And exhale, easy, articulate, and come down. Moving the spine. One more time with our breath. We'll inhale as we lift up and stretch up and lengthen. And then easy, articulate, and come all the way down. And then just relax on your mat. Our right leg is going to go straight up. Hands behind your thigh. Stretch your right leg back. Slide your left leg all the way forward. Long, deep breaths. Our right foot is going to point to flex. And just breathe. And then we're just going to flex and hold and rock your heel side to side. Minding your breath. With your foot, draw a circle around. And then just reverse direction around. Long, deep breaths. And then we just shake out our foot. Bend your right knee, the left hand across your thigh. Easy, go across your body center line. And just open up the back of your right hip. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And now we're going to slowly roll the spine back to the center. And our right foot comes down. And our left leg is going to go straight up. Hands behind your thighs, stretch back. Slide your right leg all the way forward and breathe. And then the left foot's going to point and flex. Breathe. And then flex and hold and rock your heel side to side. Minding your breath. And then with your foot, draw the circle around. And then just reverse direction. Long, deep breaths. And then just shake out your foot. Bend your knee. Right hand across your left thigh, go across your body center line. And just open up the back of your hip. Long, deep breaths. Just breathe. Long, deep breaths. And now we're going to slowly roll the spine back to the center. Both knees come in. Hands behind both thighs. And then just make a little circle around. Massaging your low back, waking up your kidneys and your adrenal glands. Breathe. And then just pause and reverse direction around. And just mind your breath. We're going to hug our knees into the chest, lift up your head, inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to rock yourself up, and your arms can go around your legs. And then hands are on your legs. Just go ahead and take your right over to your right shoulder. Long, deep breaths. Now we're going to bring our head back to the center. And we're going to take the left ear over to the left shoulder and just follow. And breathe. Let's bring our head back to the center. And now we're going to make half circles. Anywhere split here straight. That's good. We're going to make half circles. You're going to take your right ear to your shoulder. And then your chin comes down to your collarbone. Left ear goes to your left shoulder and pause. And then just reverse direction. So just going side to side, finding your breath. Long, deep breath. Let's just going side to side. Breathe. Just limbering and loosening up your neck. Finding your breath. We're going to do that twice more, just side to side. Breathe, head goes to the side. And then one more. And then go ahead and just bring your head back to the center. And we're going to come on to all fours, hands and knees. It'd be better to turn towards the ocean. You'd be happier. You'll see whales and everything. So we're on all fours. Our hands are open like starfish. Thumbs point inward. Knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to arch our low back and the eyes look forward to the ocean. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're just going to lift up your rib cage, round under, and just look back at your own thighs. And again, arching as you inhale, moving your spine. And exhale as we lift up and round under. Twice more. Let's arch as we inhale. Breathe. And lift up and round under. Stretch. One more time, arching your low back, inhale. And now you're just going to lift up and round under. Think about reaching the center of your upper back up towards the sky and stretch. Breathe. Slide your seat back towards your heels and walk your hands out. Just stretch your fingers apart and relax your head weight. Extended child's pose. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And now we're going to ease our way up to all fours and organize. Hands, knees, shoulders, hips. Our right leg, no higher than your hip, is going to reach straight back. Thumb pointing up to the sky on the left hand. Inhale as you bring your fingers and toes down. And as you exhale, just lift back up to the straight line. Spinal balance. Inhaling on your way down. And exhale as we lift back up. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale and lift up, stretch up. Once more, inhale. And then exhale as you lift up. Think about lengthening through your fingers and toes and stretch. Left hand down, tap your toes down. We're going to spin to the right. And your right hand reaches up to the sky. Palm on your mat is pressing into your mat. And just find your breath. Long, deep breaths. Modified side plank. And then just release your arm along your side. And we'll come back to center and organize. Hands, knees, shoulders, hips. And then arch your low back, look to the ocean. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift up your rib cage, round under, and just look back at your thighs. And again, arching as you inhale. Just moving your spine. And exhale as you lift up and round under. Just twice more. Arching as you inhale. And exhale as you lift up and round under. One more breath. Arching as you inhale. And then lift up, round under. And then think about reaching the center of your upper back. Up, up, up. Stretch. Breathe. Slide your seat back. Walk your hands out. Spread your fingers apart and relax your head weight. Extended child's pose. Long, deep breaths. Just stretching and breathing. And now we're going to ease our way back up to all fours. Organize your all fours, hands, knees, shoulders, hips. This time the left leg goes straight back. Right thumb points up to the sky. Inhale as you bring your fingers and toes down. And exhale as you lift back up the spinal balance. And just breathe. Inhale. And exhale, lift. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale as you lift up the spinal balance. Just once more. Inhale. Exhale as you lift up and then stretch through your fingers and toes and lengthen. Hand comes down, tap your toes down. This time we spin left. And your left hand reaches up. Long, deep breaths. Breathing. She's good. And then just relax your hand down along your side. Come back to the center. Set up your all fours. Hands, knees, shoulders, hips. This time you're just going to curl your toes under when you inhale. And as you exhale, press into your palms. Your tailbone reaches up to be your high point. Your body is in a V formation, downward facing dog. And then just start to alternate your heels down, right, and left. So just alternating our heels down, right, and left. Remember, you can always come back down to the child's pose. It's always your friend. Long, deep breaths. Just minding our breath. Get everybody in there. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Minding that breath. Our eyes are going to look forward to our hands. You can walk, step, or jump your feet up to your hands. Right here, you're going to drop your tailbone down. Our hands are going to reach forward like we're lifting a ball of energy or light from the earth. And then just press your heels and rise up, lengthen, stretch. And then just release your arms out to the sides. Good morning. Coming down. Grabbing the energy from earth as you rise up, lengthen up and stretch up. And then just release your arms. Let's do that one more time. You come down, gather the energy from earth, rise up in your legs. This time our elbows are going to come down along our sides for spinal breath. We're going to arch our low back and the eyes look up to the sky. Inhale. And then as you exhale, round into your upper back, look down, and your elbows come relatively close. So you inhale when you arch, stretch open your chest. And then exhale, look down, round into your upper back, and look down, elbows come in. Spinal breath. Inhale when you stretch. And exhale as we round in. Just opening up the spine and the chest. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Stretch back. And then we're just going to round in. We're going to rise up to a neutral position. Hands reach up. Hands float down. We're going to start in the center of our heart and start our vinyasa with our hands together. We're going to reach down. Grabbing energy, hands together, rise up to the sky. And then your hands float down to your heart. And we'll do that again. Come down. Grab the energy and rise up. And then your hands float down to your heart. Breathe down and up. Stretch up. Hands float down. Let's do that one more time. Scooping that energy up. Rise up. Hands float down. Next breath. We're going to reach down. And then reach out to the sides. Hands up. Fingertips touch. And then your hands float down to your heart. Down and out to the side. Stretch up. Inhale. Exhale as your hands float down. Down and out. Reach up. Stretch up. And our hands float down. One more time. Breathing. Reaching out. And float down. We're going to put those two together. So we're going to start with our hands together. Come down and just scoop up your energy and rise up. And then your hands float down. Down and out to the side. Reach up. Hands float down. Next breath. We're going to open the hands like we're going to read a book. Inhale. Fingers come in towards you. We're going to dive over into a forward bend. And then just stretch over. Just allowing your spine to stretch forward. Minding your breath. Let's shake our head yes. Breathing. And then just shake your head no. Just allowing the tension to release from your neck. Allow your head weight to dangle. Breathe. Drop your seat down. Come down and grab the energy. Let's rise up to the sky. We're going to return to our heart. Hands together to start. Coming down and grabbing our energy from earth and rising. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch. Hands float down. Opening the book as you inhale. We're going to dive down as we exhale. This time, you're going to drop your seat down. Our arms are going to reach forward to the ocean. Pull your shoulder blades down and back, and we're in chair posture. Hips dropping down, energy through your fingers, minding your breath. As we know, we're going to reach down to the earth and up to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, reach forward, back towards the ocean. Down and out to the side. Inhale. And exhale as you reach scoop up our energy and rise up. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch. Hands float down. Book opens as we inhale. Dive down as we exhale. Drop your seat. Arms reach the ocean in the chair. Arms down to the earth. Up to the sky. Inhale. And then reach back to the ocean. Press your heels and rise up. Make some fists. You're going to bring this to small your low back and you start to give your low back a little rub. Back bending is next. Breathe. In your back bend, you bend your knees. Hips reach forward. Open up the space. And then just go ahead and stretch back. So you're lifting up your heart and stretching back. And just finding your breath. Think about reaching your heart up to the tree. Reach up, breathe. Let's take another breath. And then hands behind your thighs. We're going to glide forward. Come down and grab that energy. Rise up in your legs. Make your fist. Soften. Back bend when you inhale. Exhale as we fold forward. Come down and scoop up the energy and rise up in your legs. Make your fist. Soften. Back bend when you inhale. Stretch back. Exhale as we fold forward. Come down and scoop up your energy and rise up. Let's return to our heart. Put all that together. From the beginning, hands together. Come down and just grab that energy from earth and rise up. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch up. Hands float down. Open your book as you inhale. Dive down as you exhale. Drop your seat. Reach into your chair. Down and up as we inhale. Exhale as we reach forward. Now we're going to go right back into the back bend and stretch back. Inhale. We're going to add a swan dive. Arms go side around behind you. Come down and just scoop up the energy and rise up in your legs. And return to your heart. Hands together one more time through. Come down and just scoop up your energy and rise up. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch up. Hands float down. Open your book. Inhale. Dive down when you exhale. Drop your seat. Reach straight ahead to your chair. Down and out to the side. Inhale. Exhale as you reach forward. Back bend when you inhale. Stretch back. Swan dive when you exhale. Come down and just scoop up your energy. Rise up. Now we're just going to release our arms out to the sides. Our right foot comes back with the heel lifted. The left foot is front. Chest lifted up. As we inhale, we're going to lift up onto our toes. And then as you exhale, just press your right heel down. Inhale as you lift up. And then exhale as you press the heel down. Twice more. Lifting up. Inhale. And then just press your heel down. One more time. Lift up. Inhale. And now you're just going to press your right heel all the way down. Our right foot is going to take one step back. And then just take your heel behind your toes. Left toes are pointed forward. And then just start to rotate your hips forward towards the ocean. Take your time and breathe. Bend into your left knee so your left knee is right over your left heel. And then lift your chest away from your thigh. Long, deep breaths. Feel the hips open, breathing. Our hands are going to rise up by your ears, reach up, and then just relax your shoulders. We're in warrior number one. Long, deep breaths. Our right arm's going to reach back, left arm to the ocean. Lengthen in both directions. And we're in warrior number two. Mind your breath. Right hand's going to touch your hip. Left arm is going to stretch back. And now lift out of your waistline. Reverse warrior. Breathe. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, we're going to return to warrior number two. Bending your elbow, reaching to the ocean overhead. Inhale. And then exhale, return to warrior number two. Stretch back when you inhale. And return to two. Bend your elbow and reach overhead, inhale, return to 2. One more time, flow through, stretch back, inhale, return to 2. Bend the elbow and reach the ocean, inhale. And now we're just going to come to warrior number 2 and hold, and lengthen in both directions. Focus right over the center of that left hand looking out to the ocean. Focus right over your left hand. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. You're going to release your hips front and back. Just breathing. Hips pull back. Push lightly forward. Your left knee is just a little bent. You're going to reach over your ribcage to the ocean. Stretch. And then you're just going to come into triangle pose. Long, deep breaths. Find your breath. Your hand's going to come around and just touch the small of your low back. And then twist and look up to the sky. Triangle with a twist. Long, deep breath. Breathe. Long, deep breath. Untwist, unwind. Bend your front knee. Left arm sweeps up. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your toes to the right side and just come down to a little squat. So we're in our squat, just starting to open up the inside of our hips. Long, deep breaths. Finding your breath. Just allowing the hips open. We're going to release our hands and let the fingers face deep. Bear gathers fish. So the bear is going to gather fish from the ocean and rise up. Palms face the earth as you return energy to earth. Elbows come into you. And let's just come down and gather the fish. Gather the fish. Bear gathers fish. Float down. Elbows come in. Just come down and just gather the fish. Rise up and stretch. Return energy to earth. Elbows in. Palms up. Gather your fish. Reach them overhead. Return energy to the earth. That's gratitude. Elbows come in. One more time, just come down and grab our fish. Gather them up. Palms face the earth. Elbows in. This time we're just going to come down and touch the mat and walk your feet out till you find a stretch. And then just breathe. Long, deep breaths. Finding our breath. Breathe. We're going to shake our head yes. Breathe. And then just shake your head no. Just releasing any tension from your neck, just letting it go. Breathe. And then just allow your head weight to dangle. Allowing the blood flow to go to our brain. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. We're going to start to toe heel and walk our feet in. And when you get close enough, hands on your upper thighs, just press your thighs and rise up. We'll come back and face the ocean. This time our right foot is forward and our left foot is back. So that left heel is lifted. Inhale as we lift up onto the toes. And then exhale, just press that left heel down. Inhale as we rise up. Inhale. And exhale, press down. Twice more. Lift up. Inhale. Pressing that left heel down, breathing. One more time, lift up. And now press your left heel all the way down. Left foot's going to take one step back, and then take your heel behind your toes. Right toes face the ocean. Start to rotate your hips forward. Bend into your right knee so your right heel is right over your heel. And then just lift your chest away from your right thigh. Allow your hips to adjust and breathe. Long, deep breaths. Hands are going to rise up by your ears. And then just relax your shoulders, energy through your fingertips. We're in warrior number 1. Long, deep breaths. This time the right arm reaches to the ocean, the left arm reaches back. And then lengthen in both directions. Warrior number 2. Focusing right over that center of the right knee. Left hand on your hip. Stretch back into reverse warrior and lift out of your waistline. Long deep breaths. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, return to warrior number 2. Bend your right elbow, left arm reaches to the ocean. Inhale. And then easy return to warrior number 2. Stretch back when you inhale. And return to 2. Bend your elbow and reach the ocean. Return to 2 one more time through. Stretching back, inhale. So warrior number 2. One more, reach to the ocean, stretch. And then we're going to come to warrior number 2 and hold. Lengthen in both directions, focusing right over the center of your hand. Long deep breaths. Breathe. Finding your breath. You're going to release your hips front back. Just breathe. Hips pull back, push lightly forward. Right knee slightly bent, reach over your rib cage to the ocean. And then we're just going to come into triangle pose. Long deep breaths. Finding our breath. Breathe. Our hand is just going to come around and touch the small of your low back. And then let's just twist and look up. Just admiring the tree, finding our breath. Breathe. Untwist, unwind. Right arm's going to sweep up, inhale. Releasing the right arm, turn your toes to the left. And again, we're just going to come down to a little squat and start to open up the inside of your hips. Inside of your hips opening up. Breathe. Just opening up your hips. We're going to release our arms down. We're just going to make little circles. Just generating energy. Breathing. Reverse the circle. Gathering that energy up from earth. Just making it rise up. With 2 loose fists, we're going to come down and just grab energy from earth. Rise up in your legs. Heart level. Fingers face each other. You stretch up. You gather energy from heaven. You pull it into your heart. You open up the tiger's mouth. Sit down and just squat down and push the energy down. So you gather the energy. 2 loose fists. Rise up. Fingers face each other. When we reach heaven, gather the energy into you. Open up and push down. Gathering the energy. Rise up. Stretch up. And gather into you. Push that energy back into the earth. Use your energy. One more time. Lifting. Stretching up. Gathering some positive energy. Pull it into your heart. We're just going to come down and touch the mat this time. Walk your feet up till you find your stretch. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. We're going to shake the head, yes. Breathing. And then just shake your head, no. Breathe. And then just allow your head weight to dangle. We're going to take a few extra breaths here. Just allowing the blood flow to go to your brain. Usually the blood goes from your brain to your feet. This time it's just going straight to your brain. Long, deep breaths. Finding your breath. Breathe. Stretch. Breathe. Let's start to toe heel and walk our feet in. And again, if you get close enough, hands on your upper thighs, pressing your thighs and rise up. Come up and face the ocean and just give your legs a little shake out. Breathe. We're going to find a focal point for balance, a place in front of you that's not moving. So we have our focal point. Our right foot's going to tap forward. And then just soften your left knee. Your right hand are going to be your low feathers. And your left hand are going to be your high feathers. Rooster stands on one leg. No higher than your waistline. You lift the knee up. Inhale. Watch your focal point. Exhale when you tap down. Inhale when you rise up. And then tap down. taking your foot a little higher up into your inner thigh, please do, or not. Honor where you are. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then like leaves, our hands are going to flip down. Breathe. Step down and just give your legs a little shake out. Breathe. Let's find our focal points. Left foot forward, soften your right knee. Left hand are going to be your low feathers. Right hand are going to be your high feathers. Rooster stands on one leg as we inhale and lift up, balance. And then easy tap back down. Breathe. Easy to lift up. And then just tap back down. Twice more, lifting up, breathing. Tap back down. Prepare to balance. Coming up. Step up onto your calf muscles. Arms reach up. Energy through your fingers. Ears beautiful. Or if you want to step up higher, up into your inner thigh, always avoiding your knee. Long, deep breaths. Honor where you are. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And now like leaves, the hands float down. Step down and just shake out your legs. Hands are going to come back to our heart. One more time through our vinyasa. Let's reach down to earth and just grab our energy as we rise up. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch up. Hands float down. Opening your book as you inhale. Dive down as you exhale. Drop your seat, reach into your chair. And then down and out to the side. Inhale. Exhale as we reach back to the ocean. Back bend when you inhale, stretch back. Swan dive forward. And this time we're just going to step back into downward facing dog and just stretch out. Long, deep breaths. Just minding your breath. Easy. If you need to come down to child's pose, please do. Honor where you are. We're going to step into a plank, your rib cage and hips in line. If you need to release your knees now, please do. Oh no, not yet. Breathe. Let's all release our knees and our toes. Let your hips drift down, eyes look up, press into your palms, and look up to the sky. Your neck and shoulders should be tension-free. You should feel a stretch in the front line of your body. Long, deep breaths. Just minding your breath. Breathe. Look down. Then just float yourself all the way down. Left hand comes underneath your head. Curl your right foot back. Hand and foot together. And then just relax your head down. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Focus goes to our right foot. Just start to push your right foot back into your hand. And then use the strength of your hand. And see if you can lift up the knee just the tiniest bit away from the mat. That should intensify your stretch. Long, deep breaths. Active breathing, active stretching. Take another breath. And then easy, soften, and release. Right arm comes underneath, left hand, left foot together. Relax your head weight back down. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Focus to your left foot. Just start to push it back into your hand. And now use the strength of your hand and try to lift the knee up just the tiniest bit away from the mat. Mind your breath. Breathe. Stay active. Take another breath. Easy, soften, and release. We're going to bring our hands right underneath our shoulders. Elbows right next to your rib cage. Baby cobra. Pressing your hips into your mat. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Inhale. You can lift your focus to the ocean. And then each exhale, you're just going to float down the rhythm of your breath. Rising up as we inhale. Lift. and then float down the rhythm of your breath. One more time. We're going to lift up, and then we're just going to press into our hands and rise up. Your knees are going to open out to a V on your mat. Feet together, tailbone back, palms up, elbows down, and then just relax your head way through. The first thing you'll feel is your low back start to expand, and then just breathe. Long, deep breaths. We're going to bring our focus into breathing right into the center of your upper back. So as you inhale, you're going to feel your upper back rising like a cake in the oven. Your upper back muscles will separate a little. And then just like somebody opened the oven door, the cake is going to collapse as you exhale. Long, deep breath, rising up in the oven, in the middle of your upper back, rising. And exhale. Breathing in right into the center of your upper back. Finding your breath. Breathe. Long, deep breath. Just opening up your spinal column with your breath. Stay active. Really feel your spine moving. Breathe. Let's take one more long, deep breath. And then we're just going to ease our way up to seated. Swing our hips around. Our feet are going to come apart. Might have to turn a little sideways so you don't beat up your neighbor. Your hamstrings stretch. Our hamstrings are attached to the inside of our hips. So a lot of times what people think is, if I roll my hips backwards and do this, that's stretching my hamstrings. That's really just hurting your neck. So what you want to do is think about first find your sits bones. So that's neutral pelvis. So from neutral pelvis, like you were pouring a cup of water onto your mat, tilt your hips forward. Feel that forward pelvic tilt, that will pull the hamstring. And then just float back up to a neutral pelvis. One more time, we're going to come right from the pelvic bowl, like you're pouring water onto the mat. Come forward, hands come down and just touch the mat. And then just slide yourself out to the stretch. Remain relaxed, always releasing tension in your body. Always avoid creating tension. Long, deep breaths. Allow the stretch to happen. Honor where you are. If you need to grow a little bit more, you can. Long, deep breaths. Just minding our breath. Let's walk over to the right side, nose and knee in line, and just stretch over. Long, deep breaths. Right hand on your shin. Left arm is going to sweep up right by your ear. We're just going to go into a side bend. And just stretch along your left side. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Slowly come center. Let's slide back out in the center. See if you go a little further this time. Challenge yourself. Honor where you are. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Let's walk over to the left side. Nose and knee in line and stretch. Breathe. Left hand on your shin. Right arm up right by your ear. Go over to your side bend and stretch. Long, deep breaths. We're going to easy come up. Feet are going to come in and just give your legs a little shake out. And breathe. Come to a cross-legged position. The knees can be up or they can be down, your preference. Left hand on your right thigh, right hand is open behind you. Find your sits bones. Chin level with the earth. And then you use your eyes to look behind you. Mind your breath. Long, deep breath. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. And then slowly come center. We're just going to change sides. Push into the mat, lift up your heart. Chin level with the earth. Look around behind you. Seated spine twist. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then easy come to the center. Just place our fingers together. Stretch your arms forward and lengthen out. Reach into the ocean this time. Really open up your upper back muscles. Stretch. Breathe. Eyes look up. Hands reach overhead. We're going to lift up. Lift out of your waistline. And then just release your arms out to the sides. So for our meditation, we have an acronym. Our word is fly. F-L-Y. The F is first. The L is love. Yourself. First, love yourself. F-L-Y. So if you feel a fly come on you in the middle of your meditation, fly. If you hear a noise, fly. First, love yourself. If meditation is for you, let's just stretch our arms forward one more time before we decide to fly. And then we're going to lift up and stretch up. Go forward. We're going to bring our feet forward. We're going to make angel's arms come around, flying. Hands come behind your thighs. And then we're just going to roll ourselves all the way down. Our knees are going to come in. And then just a gentle rock, side to side. Finding your breath. Easy. Finding our breath. We're going to step down 1 foot at a time. Feet and knees together. Hands on your rib cage. Both knees are going to go over to the right side. And then lift up your head and look to the left. Relax your head down. Hands are going to come onto the left side of your rib cage. And we're going to focus on breathing primarily into our left lung. So as you inhale, you'll feel your rib cage rise as your left lung fills with air. And as you exhale, just feel the sinking in your hands. And then just focus on feeling your breath in your hands. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing into our hands. Feel your breath. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Feeling your breath. Take another breath. And then your head comes center, knees come center, knees go left. Pick up your head, look right, relax your head down. Hands migrate to the right side of your rib cage. Breathing primarily into your right lung. Feel your breath in your hands. Long, deep breaths. Feeling our breath. Breathe. Feel the breath. Let's bring our head back to center. This time, only our right knee is going to open. Feet together. Hands on our upper thighs. And then just a gentle rock side to side. Releasing your tailbone, your sacrum, your sacral process. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. A little rock side to side. Releasing the base of our spine. Long, deep breaths. Pause in the center. Hands behind our thighs. Knees come together. Feet are going to slide all the way forward. Let your feet drop open from the inside of your hips. Arms reach out. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. focus on breath. Long, deep breaths. Just taking this moment for you, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just enjoying the ocean and your breath. Long, deep breaths. Just breathe. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Take a long, deep breath in. Inhale. And as you exhale, just allow all of your body weight just to melt. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Breathing. Long, deep breaths. Just relaxing your mind. Relaxing your body. Mind, body, and spirit relax. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. We're going to use our imagination. We're going to imagine that our yoga mat turns into a magic carpet. Our magic carpet is going to lift us 3-4 inches off the earth, not very high, and then just begin to hover right above the earth. Just hovering on your magic carpet right over the earth, minding your breath. Take a long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow all of your body weight to melt into that magic carpet. Allow yourself to fly. Breathe. Start gentle flight, floating right above the earth. Taking a moment for yourself. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. To be realistic, to be in control of my response, to have faith that everything will work out in my favor, to take care of my body as an act of love, to keep my eyes and ears open, to always find the lesson, to dream wide awake, colors, to be honest with myself and with others, to search for the benefit in all situations, to free myself of ignorance and judgment, to release myself from resentment, to give only what I have and choose to give. Take my time to be a child and to appreciate the child within, to challenge my knowledge in search of the unknown, to love without conditions or limits, to trust the process, to eliminate procrastination, to never, ever, ever give up, to love, honor, and respect myself right here, right now. To always know that in this world, I am the best me. Scan your body. Notice if you're holding on to any tension or stress or problems, worries, fears. And as you feel the light breeze just blow along your skin, give yourself permission just to let it blow away. Just letting it all blow away. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. We'll take a moment for gratitude. And we'll thank the birds for coming out and singing this morning. We'll thank the tree for its shelter and its protection. We'll thank the ocean and the sky for their beauty. We'll thank the ocean for the music it's providing. gratitude, knowing that where we are in this very moment, most people can only dream about. So let's just be really grateful and breathe. Long breath. Just enjoying the breeze and the sound of the ocean and the birds. Taking this moment just for you. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Long deep breath in, inhale. And each exhale, just allow your magic carpet to float back down to earth, returning you to your yoga mat. In gratitude, just breathe. Long deep breath. Long deep breath. Breathe. Just enjoy your breath. Start to move your fingers and toes. Find a little awareness. Remaining relaxed, we're going to roll over onto our left side. Into fetal position, knees into your chest, hands underneath our heads, curl up. And we'll just take a few more moments of breath. Long deep breaths. Just wrap up, curl up into fetal position, and enjoy your breath. Long deep breaths. Just allowing your heart to relax. And your organs to just easy drain and release. Listening to the ocean. Start to move your fingers and toes and find just a little more awareness. Taking your time, nowhere to go, nothing to earn or achieve. We're going to find a comfortable seat. Just taking our time, waking up, and finding a comfortable seat. We don't want to, right? We're going to connect our mind and body, lengthen our spine, close our eyes. And we'll just take a few more moments for breath. Long, deep breath. Just noticing how you feel, with the intention of carrying that with you for the rest of the day. And then last time with me today, move your fingers and toes. Relax the eyes open. Let's bring our hands to our heart and we'll say namaste. Don't go away. I need your picture.